everyone. It's Phillip and Carnell Brown Brothers Productions in the building. We're asked to talk a little bit about growing up here at Free Spirit. My earliest memory was Washington 3. It was a very small room, very cramped. And I remember praise and worship where the bishop was going forth, whether it was 3 people or 10 people or 12 people. And Carnell could probably tell you a little bit about what he was doing in the praise and worship.
Yeah, basically just praise and worship. I was just really like focused in on Bishop playing piano and Brandon on the drums, and I was right there with him beating on the back of my seat, with my little sticks. And so that's really kind of where the seed started with me playing in the church.
And also I could also remember helping Brother Michael, because he had to bring the equipment back and forth. So we used to help him put it up and take it down,
run chords and all of that.
It really planted a seed of interest, as well as brings us to what we do now with the media and audio ministry. So, and I also, besides helping Brother Michael putting things up and taking it down at the hotel, I was also ushering at the time. I was a junior usher under Ma Betty. And I also remember, the youth at that time, it wasn't many of us. So, one Saturday or Friday and Saturday, Bishop brought all of us to his house at that time at 51 Willow. And he spent time with us, imparted into our lives, just like he does now. And that was a wonderful time. Me and Carnell also remember Christmas and Easter speeches. Many of you that were around during that time, youth during that time, remember the Easter and Christmas speeches where, you didn't really have a choice, especially us seeing this, Teacher Phyllis was over the program.
Yeah.
So, we didn't really have a choice at the time. So, we made sure, we did our speeches. Bishop made sure we knew them. If we were dancing, he made sure we knew the dance. We bowed and curtsied after saying our recitation or performance.
My preteen, early youth time, I started playing bongos, once we got here in the church, as well as was, backup drummer, whenever needed. So yeah, I did that, and then around the same time, I started working with, the audio as well. Also being a musician. So with the help of my brother, we basically kind of took over the audio ministry, and also now going into the early, later 2000s, like 2011, 2012. Bishop had a vision to grow the media ministry. So as you see now, we have these 2 screens which you are seeing us on right now. He had the idea of that. My prayer is that we can go even further and we can become even greater with the media. Also, praying that we also can begin to get cameras, so then you can also see him preaching on the screens, as well. So, that's my prayer for going forth and to even be greater.
And my prayer is that our upcoming youth will take up the mantle of service that me and Carnell have been an example of for these past 20 plus years, so that the church could go further and do something greater for the Lord. So youth, so Free Spirit, let's go for something greater.